you guys ready for some football?
Yeah. Why not?
Intern Simeon, this is his job until he goes back to school at Missouri, when on that final day we will have a Missouri football.
Can't
wait.
Should we have a Missouri
count down the
football
days of that.
and a Vanderbilt football for it?
Like dueling.
Yeah, dueling.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll
The
mix it
pillow
up.
fight of the SEC.
Shout out Mizzou, man.
But you said it's an NFL.
NFL, yep.
4 down. You guys ready for some NFL football?
Oh, yeah.
Bill Barnwell did his annual playmaker rankings, so it's the skill position groups for every team ranked. We're going to start with the Bears, the biggest dropper from last year to this year in the rankings. They went from 6 to 25. 25th in the NFL in
skill
playmaker
position.
rankings. Skill position group, yep.
Well,
Keenan
D-Mac,
Allen.
Does that seem low?
that's D-Mac. Was I lied to? Because I was told this is the year for Caleb Williams, and this is the setup, and with Ben Johnson and all of that. Was I lied to, D-Mac?
We gonna see.
Yeah, no, I know we are, but
We gotta see. But I mean, do you think? I mean, I don't think it ends well. But I'm not a Caleb Williams guy.
yeah, which
Right?
more am I?
I don't think whatever Ben Johnson brings to that table that is enough. But I could be wrong.
I mean, DJ Moore is good, but Rome Odunze's still improving. Keenan Allen's old as hell and fat.
He's gone.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he
and
is.
not there.
Yeah, and DeAndre Swift.
And looks like George Jefferson with his helmet off.
Right. Absolutely he does. And DeAndre Swift, I mean, he's all right, but yeah.
When is it over with DeAndre Swift? Like,
Never.
what is it? Every year with this guy, it's like, oh, well, this is the year DeAndre Swift.
Yeah.
I'm confident to say that this is the year DeAndre. When is it over for him?
It's over.
I don't know if it's over. He had a decent year last year, right? It wasn't too bad. No,
It wasn't his Eagles year.
He had almost 1,000 yards on the ground last
They
year.
play 100 games now.
Yeah,
Almost.
yeah.
100, almost 1,000.
What did he average per game? He averaged 56 yards per game on the ground. So 1,300 all-purpose
Average.
yards.
Oh, pretty much Jahmyr Gibbs, right? Pretty much the same.
No.
Like that. I don't understand it. And
Jahmyr Gibbs averaged 80 yards last year. I love Jahmyr Gibbs so much.
Man, he's.
I just. You're right, and that's a good catch because I hadn't thought about it that way. And Keenan Allen does look like George Jefferson.
And he's not there.
And he's not there.
They would love Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen was a dog last year.
I ain't even mentioned the best tight end in the league, Cole Kmet.
Cole Kmet. Now, that energy for DeAndre Swift could be given to Cole Kmet. 'Cause I keep hearing about him for sure. I liked him. I fell for him for a little bit. I was like, maybe Cole Kmet could be pretty good. But now they drafted what's his face out of Michigan.
But when you look behind
Loveland, yeah.
D-Mac, when you look behind these receivers, you see Devin Duvernay
Hell
and
yeah,
Rashawn
dude.
Johnson.
Oh,
D-Mac.
Roshan Johnson.
D-Mac.
I kind of like Roshan Johnson.
They stink. At the
No,
skill spots,
I
they stink.
have never been a Caleb Williams fan. And look at what he's got to work with. It's something that I don't think they make him better or he's going to work through it. I just think that it ends badly and it ends with finger point between the coach and the quarterback. But what do I know?
Danny G.
Can Ben Johnson control the diva in Caleb Williams?
Shut up.
I'll stop it, Ben. I don't want to call that. It's going to be funny.
I'm still confused. In the chat, I'm still confused, Danny G. I'm still confused by the Colston Loveland pick. I was surprised by that, too.
I'm not really that. I mean, with what Ben Johnson wants to do, I can see why they want multiple tight ends. Obviously, that's how they love to run that offense. And here is you pass out of run sets, you run out of pass sets. So we'll see what happens. But I'm not too surprised. I loved Colston Loveland as a prospect. I think he's
awesome.
He's going to be a dog.
Haiti went there, but awesome.
Yeah, it sucks.
Is DJ Moore like a top-tier guy?
No.
Top 15.
I would say yeah, but yes, I agree with KG. Top 15.
Top 15.
I'd give him top 15.
Don't you got to have 1,000 yards in a year to do that?
Semantics.
With the amount of good
Yeah,
wide
but look who's
receivers in
been
the
throwing
league,
to him. He's elite.
that
bro.
is another
Right.
thing.
He had Cam, then he had he's good. You watch his tape.
Yeah,
Okay.
DJ. I like DJ.
DJ Moore.
I believe, but
But we're getting a long time removed from Cam Newton even being in the league.
Yeah,
you know
sure.
what I'm
That's
saying?
big
Like,
facts.
it's just...
And
the
it's
clock-
been a couple years since he's had that success that he had with the Panthers.
Yeah. Burn in the super chat. Finally, we treat the Bears like the Packers treat the Bears. We made it, Detroit. that is fair. All right, second down.
Speaking of the Packers, keep it in division. And speaking of were we lied to? I've been told this Packers wide receiver core is like
Man,
the best in the league for
I've
so
heard
long.
that shit for years now.
17th. middle of the pack in the
Hey,
rankings.
I'll die on the sword for this. I'll cover this one.
You do.
Because I said that they were the best wide receiver group in the NFC North last year because I expected one of them to take the step up and be the guy.
They went 0 for 5.
Yeah, when you look at Jaden Reed, when you look at Devontae Wicks, when you look at Christian Watson, when you look at Romeo Dobbs, none of them stepped up.
They
to
stink
be that.
too.
They're all mid.
Your number one receiver is a number 2 and the rest are 3.
D-Mac.
Yes. Yeah, they are all mid. They all either took steps back or did not
Or
take
they
the step
stink.
forward. Jaden Reed's good.
But he's a number 2.
But he's a number 2 at best.
He's not a number 1.
And I don't think they drafted Matthew Golden too, right? I don't think he's a number 1 receiver either.
Yeah.
I think they got 2 number 2s and 3 number 3s. So they are a mid-ass room.
Wait a minute. Was I lied to? Like, we're
I
two
lied
teams
to you.
into this.
Yeah,
You were.
I lied to you. For sure lied to you.
You were.
D-Mac, do you think that we should forgive Spenny for lying to us?
I mean, in this case, yeah.
He's our friend, right?
Just in this case, he
Give the
didn't,
benefit
he
of the
didn't,
doubt.
he didn't
I
mean
lied.
it. That's what he saw, but at least his self-awareness now is on point.
I
No.
expected somebody to take a step forward, and nobody did.
But D-Mac, like, it's always the same names we're talking about. It's always DJ Moore. It's always Romeo Dobbs. And then every year
speaking of which.
in your fantasy draft, like, you take these guys, you're like, this is the year. They are Zeke Elliott the late years. This is the year that I'm going to take them, and finally they're going to arrive. Like, at what point are you the sucker?
Yeah.
For real, at what point?
Then they're on
Speaking of
waivers
which, my boy
in week 5.
Darius, you still owe me fucking $50. All right, you little
Yeah,
turd.
Darius.
I just remembered that because we made a bet on the draft night for our fantasy team which Packers wide receiver would be the best. I took Jaden Reed and I gave him the rest. So
Fucking Darius.
yeah,
Dude,
you owe me $50, D.
don't let that distract you from the fact, D-Mac, I'm getting close. This division stinks.
No. What you're saying, Neil, is you're breaking it down. This division is more like the Central Baseball Division than it is.
It's the vibes I'm getting right now.
It's giving you vibes of what we're witnessing in the Central right now, and where the Tigers are leaders of the pack. We all expect them to still have dominance in this division, but when you break it down on paper, on tape, whatever it is, these other teams aren't as deep or as depth, or you want to go into having their starting lineups at certain positions, especially wide receiver. No, I like our spot all throughout of what we got. So
I don't think it would be crazy to see the Packers in last in this division this year.
No, that's not crazy.
I think that's like
if Jordan Love struggles, they're dead.
If Jordan Love
Dead.
struggled this year, they need to be looking for another quarterback.
if
you ask
Josh
me.
Jacobs misses more than 4 games, they're gonna be last in the division.
Ryan's reaction in the super chat. Caleb greater than Love in 2025.
I don't hate that either.
Yeah.
Burn in the super chat. I said it last year and was clowned by you people.
Yeah.
I told you all they had a wide receiver core of borderline
that's on
twos.
me. I told you I'll wear this one. That was me.
No, but the Green Bay head coach is your man's, Neil. What's up
that's
with
true.
that?
Yeah, you politic with him on Lambeau
on,
Field.
That is true.
Yeah.
Come on,
That is
that's
true.
your- that's your
I did
boy.
talk to him in the offseason. He is a nice guy.
Seems like a good dude.
Very nice guy.
Yeah.
Very nice guy.
He's a pussy though.
big
Jake
puss.
Campbell owns his
Fat
ass.
puss, camel toe, moose knuckle.
This 4 down has been eye-opening, D-Mac. It's been eye-opening. How does this make you feel about this division? Does it give you AL Central vibes, though, D-Mac? For real?
yeah, now it does when we're breaking it down to the fact of personnel and what you expect. Because no, I hold Goff in a hell of a lot higher esteem for being able to get it done than I do Jordan Love at times, or what Caleb Williams. And then, JJ McCarthy, we don't know. He's got to go out and prove it. So
I have faith.
I mean, it's set up, and I think that Jared Goff sees that, and that's where the dominance of the Lions, even though what the record is, they should still win this division.
I have faith that the Vikings are going to be the second best team in this division because I think he's pretty fucking good, and they have a lot of good pieces. On Brian Flores is also pretty fucking good, but I would not be surprised if Caleb Williams is better than Jordan Love next year, and if the Bears are better than the Packers next year. I would not be surprised if the Packers finish last in this division.
If Caleb Williams is better than Jordan Love, holy shit.
I think he's going to be. Like, I would almost stamp that.
Then they're cooked.
Yeah, they are.
Then the
For a
Packers
minute.
are cooked. For
They're going to
real.
be cooked for a minute.
Yeah.
Because you have to find another quarterback.
Yeah, I don't think Jordan Love's the guy.